Hello and good morning, y'all, and welcome to the Lancaster Leak O'Brien State Park. Now, as I record this game just dropped like 18 hours ago, and it's looking mighty nice. So, it's another one of those found footage horror games where we're going to be playing out the events of some tape, like recorded years prior. The general setup to this one is some FBI agent leaked a bunch of like classified tapes, and then kind of went missing, and we're going to be playing out the tape for the O'Brien State Park incident, whatever that is. I guess it happened like in the 80s or something, and that's all I really get from this from the store page. So I'll have a link to the game in the description, but let's hit play and see what this game has to offer us. Lancaster Leak O'Brien State Park. Sounds pretty cool. Alright. The following tape and many others were recovered by FBI intern Valerie Bardot and given to us. Valerie Bardot, leaving without a trace, she suddenly went missing at the end of her internship in Lancaster, California. That says taken under it, okay. Foul play is suspected. Okay, so like under her photo, like picture, first thing I noticed it said taken under it. So long as Valerie is missing, these tapes will continue to be leaked. We gave you a chance, and this will be your last. FBI warning. The information conveyed through this debrief/training tape pertains to a prior investigation. It is imperative that the agents refrain from viewing this material unless they possess the appropriate clearance and are under the direct supervision of an instructor. Any failure to comply with the directive will result in prosecution to the fullest extent possible under the Espionage Act of 1917. You have been warned. Case number 129876. It is a debrief from August 25th, 1988. Clearance TS. Case type missing persons, entity present, interesting, status resolved. O'Brien State Park. Previously inhabited by both Dakota and some other tribe, it is now home to year-round camper and hikers. The park, along with other state parks up north, has experienced an increase in animal-like attacks. The cause is unknown until found footage of missing persons. Brady Kaufman provided the Bureau with evidence of what was committing the attacks. These screens go by kind of quick, it looks like. Brady Kaufman. On August 25th, 1988, Brady Kaufman, a 59-year-old male, visited O'Brien State Park unaccompanied. The subject's behavior during his visit was unusual, as he intermittently started recording at various times. Medical records revealed no history of mental health concerns. Subsequently, on August 26th, the subject was reported as missing. His body was discovered on August 30th, and the recovered footage from his recording device will now be presented in chronological order, accompanied by annotations. Reading quick is hard, but I did it. Alright, so we're here. Okay. Yeah, the subject initiated recording 10 p.m. The reason for their sudden recording activity remains unknown. The subject would occasionally zoom right mouse button on certain objects, like this lantern. Interesting. Okay. What do we got? On the left. I'm a lefty, let's go left. The subject turned right and went to the bathroom. I am a lefty, let's go right. Let's do it. So we're going right. Nice day out. So right away, I will say the VHS filter effect here is a little bit too strong because we kind of got the scan lines, like all the auto tracking going on. And I know it's like a trend, like in like indie games right now, like these like indie horror games, but I would just rather they just don't have the effect than go this heavy on the effect, you know? Because it is very distracting. VHS looked bad. Okay, so we're not going that way, but we got a little campfire. And an outhouse. VHS looked bad, but not this bad, you know? Turn it down. Dear Lord. Thank you. I don't know. Like, I don't like how heavy the effect is, but I do love found footage horror, and I do love the fact that we're getting like a big, like, just selection of found footage horror games. We get over here. We do got a flashlight. An empty sign. So let's see what we got. Okay. Nada. Ooh, we got little urinals. We're a vampire? We're always vampires, dude. Ooh, hi. Huh. Pause 1. The subject stops filming, then takes a shower. It is estimated 10 minutes elapsed before the subject films again. I missed whatever that said. Okay. Cool. Got any more of those annotations here? Maybe we keep going up? Nope. Maybe we go down now? I don't know. Let's go down this way. Can we go over here? No. I don't know if we were ever pointing like the right way. Maybe we're just going back to camp. Unless we can come up here now? We did have the horn beep at us now? Okay. So I'm assuming we're just going back to camp. Interesting. Ooh, hello. Was that just... Oh, it's just a tree. I was like, what's happening over here? No, it's just a tree. God damn it. I thought something exciting was going to happen, like a spooky ghost. Right, so this is our camp. Ooh, someone here? Hello. Who are you? Damn it. We're gonna get some answers. Plus, upon return to the campsite, an unknown figure stands near the subject's tent. Neither campground records nor witnesses recall seeing a white male of this profile. Why this person was here or who they are still remains unknown, but is not being actively pursued. You might want to actively pursue that. The largest jump of times happens at this point with an estimate of 1 to 2 hours time elapsed. The recording resumes with the subject 2 miles in the Harwood Hills loop. Why the subject started the hike is not relevant to the Bureau's involvement. So we're 2 hours ahead and we're in like some hiking loop. We're going down? Okay. Got you. So far the scariest thing has been the car alarm. Yeah, this is very basic thus far. I'm intrigued though, because the opening said there was like an entity. So I want to know more about this entity. Okay. There's really not much to comment on at this point. Just gonna enjoy the nice night outside. These beautiful twigs. This non-stop winding road. Okay. Oh wait, we can jump? We have a jump button. I don't know what we'll have to jump. Maybe we'll actually have to jump. We got like at least like a 2-inch vertical leap here. We're so athletic. It's like it mimics me in real life right now. Which is great. Oh dear. So I don't know if I like the fact that like this is so quiet and not much is happening. On one hand, it's building a lot of tension, which is good. On the other hand, I just wish there was something else going on. But I feel like it's just trying to go for like that Blair Witch 1 like appeal. Where it's just very, very calm and then all of a sudden something happens. Which is fine. Because it is kind of keeping me, I won't say on edge, but like I'm definitely paying extra attention for when the moment something strikes is gonna be. That's sounding promising. Oh, Chupacabra. Okay. see what we got. So far, this really is just like hold W and walk. A lot of fireflies out, at least. Look like a mighty nice night. Ooh, is this the deer we just saw? Deary me. The deceased deer was killed by entity. Ooh. Perfect. Pause 3. The subject encountered diseased deer attacked by entity. The film abruptly ends after subject detects entity in vicinity. Subject exhibits distress and flees off trail. Entity pursues subject and can be heard in the proximity. Subject resumes filming approximately 4 minutes after pause. This marks the final pause. Alright, so we're gonna get our answers now. Subject is audible for the first time displaying emotions of fear. Subject begins running as multiple sounds of entities surround him. Is there like anywhere in particular I'm running to? Maybe running away from it? Maybe running away is the smart idea. There are multiple. I feel like the dudes in Lost World Jurassic Park trying to like avoid the velociraptors in the tall grass. Huh. What are we looking for? Huh? The subject struggles against entity but gets away. The camera is severely damaged. Subject drops flashlight and then camera. It creates a shadow backdrop. Subject blood creeps into frame. Distant entities can be heard. You're getting dragged away, dude. Brady Kaufman's death would occur over the next 5 minutes. The remaining footage has been cut short for viewer discretion. Additional entities can be heard and would later fight over the remains. The footage ends when the camera battery runs out. Okay. Subject autopsy. Subject remains were found scattered. Most flesh was consumed. Little personal items remained intact. The public was told it was an abnormal bear attack. There's the tibia, 0.5 miles away. Beautiful. Subject's film was the first footage captured of S0012. Ultimately, the subject's footage provided the Bureau proof of extended funding and special operations to contain entities. The case marks the first of many successful entity resolution programs. Entity debrief. Name Wendigo. Risk severe. Containability 3. This thing we barely got in frame. Wendigos are creatures originated from Native American tribes of the Great Lakes region. The malevolent supernatural beings bring terror to the forest dwellers and are linked to numerous missing persons cases. Tall and emaciated looking, Wendigos bear antlers and possess an insatiable appetite for human flesh. According to recent intelligence, there has been a notable resurgence of the Wendigo, and their geographical distribution has now expanded southward towards Minneapolis. In response to this emerging threat, the Bureau has established a joint task force in collaboration with the Canadian CSIS to take immediate and decisive action to halt the expansion of the species and eventual eradication. It is imperative to maintain strict operational security and keep the general public uninformed of these operations to prevent any unnecessary panic or interference. Okay. That was it. Okay. That was... I expected this to be about 15 minutes long anyways, like whenever I get... Ooh, story doesn't end here. Well, it did sound like it was going to be a series. Read the snow sleep thing. I work as a secretary. Okay, so this is based off a Reddit no sleep thing. Yeah, because the store page did make it sound like we're going to have multiple games in this. Crisis of the Call Center is going to be the next one. Okay, so we're going to play a bunch of stuff that was leaked out, probably involving entities. I like the concept. I just think the VHS filter was way overdone, and there need to be something a little bit more going on here. I think the slow nature of it is fine, and I'm cool with it, but there needs to be something a little bit more than holding W and walking down like a dirt path the entire time. Like, again, the deer and like the car alarm jump scare was great. We don't even just need jump scares. Like, I don't really care if we get jump scares, but we need something else to look at, something else to observe, some reason to really zoom in with the camera. Maybe there was, but I didn't really see a reason to. So it's a good first attempt here, but it's missing substance. Like, we have a lot of lore, a lot of story, which is great, but the actual gameplay itself needs more than walking down a dirt path and stopping in a singular bathroom, you know? But again, it's a good start. I don't hate it. I think it's okay for what it was. I'm just hoping the next one just has just a little bit more substance, that's all. So again, I'll have a link to this game in the description if you want to check it out yourself. But that was Lancaster Leak, O'Brien State Park. Thank you all very much for watching. Y'all have a lovely day, and as always, toodles, y'all.